Welcome to Willow Tree Studio Tips to Boost Your Walking Fitness. Today we'll be working on flexibility. So before you head out for your walk, it's nice to loosen your body and warm your body up. An easy way to start this is just our loose arm trunk twists. Our heels lifting, our hips turning from side to side, our arms nice and loose. Helps warm up our low back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Our toes straight ahead, standing tall, a little crisscross. Bringing just our left arm forward and back. Our right arm forward and back. Let's take both arms up to our toes, drop our heels, getting our feet warmed up, our arms ready for swinging. 3, 2, 1, and then maybe holding on to a wall or a chair, starting out nice and tall, making sure you have some clearance behind you. Stabilizing your core. We want to just have our legs swing forward and back. You can start out low and then add a little more height. If you want to add a reach, you can also do that. But we just want that nice movement here, stretching out the hip flexor and getting our blood flowing a little bit. Moving to the other side, same thing. Just start low and then bringing it to what feels good to you. Again, you can reach across. Getting that nice movement. 3, 2, 1. We want to step our left foot back this time. Straight, drop our hips and shift our weight a little bit forward. We want to push our hips gently forward. Our heel stays into the ground. You want to feel this into our quadriceps and into our hip flexors. So you can step your foot back more if you need a little bit more of a stretch. But the other thing you can do is lift one or both of your hands to feel that stretch into your hip flexors and maybe into your quadriceps. And then same thing on the other side. Stepping our right foot back, heel into the ground, our legs stay straight, dropping our hips, pushing forward, and then lift our one hand, maybe both, keeping our heel into the ground. Nice full breaths, and then relaxing back down. And the last couple of stretches here, you can do this figure 4 stretch, standing or seated. So we're just going to bring our foot up and get a little stretch for the outside of our hips here. And back to tall. Again, we want to keep our spine long, our hips back, our head in line with our spine. Nice steady breaths. And all the way back to tall. A little roll of our shoulders forward. And a roll of our shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale down. And ready to go for your walk. We'll come back after our walk for a little after stretch. Phew! Now that we're back from our walk, here's some things to stretch. We can stretch our quadriceps. So you have a lot of ways to be able to do that. You can start out just standing tall and then grabbing your, like if you're wearing long pants, grabbing that, drawing your heel up. You can grab your ankle here. When you do that, you want to try to be able to stand the rest of your body nice and tall and keeping your legs close to your side. You can also use a strap, a yoga strap. This is my stretching rope. So the same thing, anchoring that around your ankle. Your body stays tall. Your other toes stay straight ahead. I'm going to turn this way here. Right, you can push back into the strap to get a little more full of a stretch. And then relaxing down. Same thing on the other side. Drawing that, I'm going to move here. You can grab your ankle. You don't have to be standing by a chair if you don't need that for extra balance. But if you do, it helps and it helps you keep your good posture. A stretch there for our quadriceps. Nice steady breaths. Our feet, our legs side by side. Our spine long. And then relaxing down. Setting our rope to the side. Moving to the right side of our chair again. We can do a back of the leg stretch. So we can do that with heel down, sitting back into our hip. If you'd like a little deeper stretch, elevating your foot and standing nice and tall. Your toes flex towards your shin, and then your arms extended, reaching forward. Nice steady breaths. You can reach as far forward as the back of your body allows, right? You can hold to the chair, reaching forward. And then all the way back to tall. So getting into your glutes, your hamstrings, all those muscles we've been working during our walk, just lengthening them out. Standing nice and tall, toes flex towards your shin, reaching forward. One or both arms, our head stays lifted. You can hold on with one hand. Actually, you can even, if just having your foot elevated is enough of a stretch, everybody's going to be in a different place. So you can just hinge forward, you can just stand tall, you can reach with one or both hands, and all the way back to tall. Holding to the back of the chair or pushing against the wall. We can bring our heel to the ground, again getting a nice stretch for our calf. You can bend your knee and lift your heel and then push back again. And one more like that, bend our knee, pushing back. As we come to stand tall, coming to our top of the foot stretch. Again, our legs can be side by side or one leg can be a little bit back. You can push your heel from side to side, getting a stretch across your toes and the front of your ankle. This is also really nice if you can do it with, I'm going to kick my shoes off here, with no shoes. So when you're stretching, you can get that fuller stretch without your feet in the shoes. You can get a fuller stretch for the front of your shin and the top of your foot. Stepping back into our calf stretch. A bend of our knee and a straighten, bend and straighten, pushing back into our heel. And then all the way back to tall. And then stretching here the outside of our leg, taking our right foot behind our left. Reaching down with our left hand, reaching up and over with our right. Looking down towards the ground, up towards the ceiling, and all the way back to tall. And moving to the other side, our left foot behind our right, reaching down with our right hand, up and over, getting a nice stretch of our ribs all down the side of our leg, outside of our leg, looking down, looking up, and back to tall. So those are stretches that you can do after your walk. In addition to those, here's a few others that I really like, and you can do these anytime. All of these you can do anytime, and they'll help to boost your walking fitness, keeping your stride smooth and long, keeping you able to have that nice swing of your leg and not having your feet scuff the ground, right? All of these things add to that. So our toes straight ahead, our body nice and tall, our hands in front. Here we're going to be rounding our spine, a little bend of our knees, tucking our chin, and then pushing up through our heels, open up, squeezing our shoulder blades together, rounding out, tucking our chin, pushing up through our heels, squeezing our shoulder blades together, rounding out, pushing tall, and one more. And relax down. We'll move back to the back of our chair. And this is a nice stretch for the back of our body. So stepping back into tabletop, our elbows lined up with our knee, with our ears, our hips, knees, and ankles, all in a line. And then just pushing your hips from side to side. So this has no back motion. It's just like a hip bump you would do standing. We're just doing it from the tabletop position. And then letting your hips go way back. And then if it feels good to you, you can even let this be a stretch for your upper back. Letting your head drop, letting your chest drop. And then walking yourself all the way back up to tall. Our toes straight ahead, our feet comfortably apart, bending our knees, working on our ankle and our calf flexibility here. So bending our knees, lifting our toes up to our heels, drop our heels, bend our knees, lift our heels up to tall, drop, one more, bending our knees, lifting our heels up to tall, and drop. Let's move to our chair. So this one can be done lying on the floor or in your chair. So sitting up nice and tall. We're going to give our knee a hug in and drawing our knee close to our chest. And giving just a hug in. And relax down. And same thing on the other side. Hugging our knees in close to our chest. And relax down. Let's extend our feet to soft knees. Sitting up nice and tall, our feet side by side, pedaling both together. One and then the other. And then feet together, circling in one direction. And reversing direction. Curling our toes, spreading them wide, curl and spread, curl and spread. Last one. Walking our feet underneath of us. Another big breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. So if we add on to our tall posture that we talked about yesterday, a little flexibility, it's going to smooth out our stride and give our walking fitness a boost. See you next time.